I grew up on my grandfather's land, a 5-acre orchard filled with apple, peach, and pear trees. It wasn't just farmland, it was part of our family's history. My grandfather spent decades planting, maintaining, and perfecting that orchard, and when he passed, it became mine. For years, I kept it up the way he would have wanted. The trees were pruned, the irrigation system worked, and the orchard provided more fruit than I could ever eat. The land was mine, legally and rightfully, sitting just outside a large HOA-controlled subdivision. The HOA problem begins. At first, the HOA only sent me letters. They claimed the orchard was not in harmony with the community's aesthetic. Then they started complaining about unsightly farm equipment and loud machinery. Keep in mind, all I had was a small tractor and some basic tools. I ignored them because I wasn't part of their HOA, and they had zero authority over my land. But one day, I came home to find bulldozers and construction crews on my property. The HOA had taken it upon themselves to demolish half my orchard. They ripped out rows of fruit trees, flattened the soil, and poured cement walkways. By the time I realized what had happened, there were benches, a playground, and even a decorative fountain being installed. I was furious. I stormed up to the HOA president, who stood there with her arms crossed like she owned the place. When I demanded to know what was going on, she smugly told me, "This land benefits the whole community now. Consider it our new park. You should be grateful you're helping increase property values." Grateful? They had destroyed half of my orchard and were acting like it was charity. The perfect revenge. What the HOA didn't realize was that my grandfather had installed a unique underground irrigation system decades ago. It used a deep well, channels, and flood control drains to keep the orchard watered during dry seasons. With just a few adjustments, the system could redirect massive amounts of water. So I waited. After a week of steady summer rains, I opened the underground channels and diverted the water straight toward the community park. At first it just looked like puddles, but within days the ground turned into a muddy bog. The grass yellowed, the playground started sinking at an angle, and the shiny new fountain cracked as the foundation shifted. Neighbors tried laying gravel, sand, even wooden planks, but nothing worked. The park was literally sinking into the earth. The legal battle. Of course, the HOA tried to blame me. They demanded I repair the damage. But when I showed the county the survey maps and property records, it was crystal clear the land was mine, and the HOA had trespassed.